So we're back with the engineer, which I thought I already had.
Infestation problems? Automated turret, mate.
We're with the engineer. Primo build, the A build is the smart rifle, lock 1, with the breach cutter. Oh, I didn't. Okay. I didn't go through the grenades with the fucking end of the driller, but that's alright. So the driller on the last video, these are all going to be together. So the driller on the last video, I didn't fucking show the grenade, the spring-loaded ripper. So for the fire, I had the neurotoxin. I had the pickaxe. So the pickaxe for the fucking is perfect for freezing them. Like the Praetorian, you freeze them, pickaxe them, boom. For the big guy. What the fuck are they called again? I can't fucking believe I can't. What's that big fucker? Excuse me. What's the fuck? Oppressor. That's right. The oppressor. The oppressor. He's a big bitch. None of his armor flakes off. He is, other than the fucking the bosses, the Jesus fucking Christ, I can't remember none of the fucking names now. But the goddamn bosses, instead of the bosses, normal bugs, he's about the most powerful. Got the little shiny ass in the back. I can kill one of these with a 4-man team by you, because every dwarf that's in the game makes the bugs more resistant to your damage and you less resistant to the bugs. So they hit harder and you hit lighter the more people in the match. Guaranteed fact. The game even tells you in this fucking thing somewhere. It scales to each dwarf. So with a 4-man team, this motherfucker is a tank. Tank. I can kill him solo by myself within 5-10 seconds with the fucking driller. I freeze him. I run up and I power pickaxe attacks them. That's why I have the double damage pickaxe attacks, because it's like you're wasting your time if not. So I run up, I freeze them, but that's all you need, baby. So I freeze him, I power pickaxe attacks, I hit him with the axe, bam, and then he's damn near dead. So then I'll hit him with the microwave, but by then he usually wakes back up, and he'll have a little bit of life. He'll have maybe even a fifth or sixth of life. And then I just hit him with the wave cooker a little bit. You know what I mean? That's with a 4-man team. Anybody less than a 4-man team, he's fucking dead with the axe. 3-man team, he's dead. 2-man team, he's dead. Fucking all the rest, he's dead. Or maybe has a sliver of life, but I'm almost positive with a 3-man team, he fucking dies with freezing him, power, pickaxe attack, and then a fucking the axe throw, and then boom, he shatters. 4-man team, you gotta microwave him a little bit at the end, but all right, so let's get back to it. So yeah, so on the third one, I used the spring-loaded rip, which fucking sucks, but I just like to have 3 different loadouts where you're utilizing all the fucking different goodies. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. But I veer away from that sometimes with the grenades, because they don't fucking matter, because they don't give you the weapon maintenance to get new skins on them. If they made me get new skins on them, if they just gave me a reason to grind, I don't even give a fuck about the skins. It's just literally giving you progression to grind. It means so much in a game. When there's no progression, I don't need to pick a different one. I usually fucking don't. You know what I mean? And it sucks, but that's just the way it is. You give me any reason. It could be the stupidest fucking reason. But if you give me a little counter with a number that I can grind and progress, I'll fucking do it. But I digress. So I take damage. Macro lens. This lets you lock on area. Decreases the size of the lock on area for extra tight control and focused targeting, while also greatly extending the lock on range. Greatly extends the lock on range. Super blow through gives you some penetration. You know what I mean? You can't never go wrong with a little penetration. Shutter speed. The shutter speed sensor reduces the time between lock-ons, helping you reach a full lock-on faster. Very important. The rest are just fucking worthless. I'm not really going to explain too much anymore. I'm just going to go through it. These are the best. This one, unstable lock-on mag. Losing Loosening a screw in the lock-on bypasses the safety at full lock-on, making your rounds do more damage. So when you get the full lock-on, all your bullets, you do more damage, and I think it tells you at the bottom somewhere. 20% to all shots. That's pretty significant. And for the seeker rounds, I've used this from day one. I've had this overclock before I got the gun. I think I did the gunner first, so I promoted my gunner to 1 star, so I was able to do the deep dives and get the overclocks. And I got the overclock for this gun before I ever promoted my engineer. So before I even got to level 15, before I even got this gun, I had this fucking overclock. Now I had to use this for 5 levels because at 15 you can get this third gun, and then at 20 or 25, what is it? 25? Yeah, 25. So 10 fucking levels. Because I'm at 21. Yeah, it's 25. So at 25 you can promote it and then use it. You have to promote it to be able to use the overclock. I'm pretty sure you got to be. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you just got to buy all these. Yeah, either or. I had to fucking use it without the overclock for a little bit. You know what I mean? And it sucked, dog. I found this. This is the fucking truth. Locked on shots always hit their target and ignore armor. So you lock onto the bitch, you're hitting straight to his fucking life points. Praetorian, the oppressor, the big bitch, the fucking bosses. Why do I not know any of the names? This is really pissing me off. Makes me look like a fucking noob who hasn't even played the game, bitch. I wish I could show how many hours I played. I don't know if it will show up on the screen because I got to go out to my main screen. I think it would just show blank. I don't know. Dreadnought. Yeah, Dreadnoughts. Jesus fucking Christ. I promise you I played 1,500 hours of this shit, dog. I don't know what to tell you. So, excuse me. Yeah, the lock on. And it maintains lock at wider angles. Slower burst, longer reload. I mean, this is the fucking truth, dog. The other ones I heard are good, but I've honestly ain't even fucking used them. I've used this from day one and never switched. But yeah. All right, in the breach cutter. This one's a fucking beast too. So basically, the only thing to take away from this, I'm gonna go through them, but I debated on like the bullets right here to have 12 or 6 or the comeback, the return to sender, or another one. Like I use the triple lines or it spins, but this basically gives me 2. You get 6 in your clip and 6 max ammo, so it's 12. I get 12 bullets, and if you double that, it's like 24. The other way is 18. Like that's 18. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. None of that shit. That makes me sound really stupid. I know that that's not a cohesive thought. But I figured this out when I did it, fucking months and years ago when I played them. This is the best fucking thing I came up with, and I'm not gonna question it now. So condensed plasma, make it stronger. This shit's supposed to kill, kill, kill. Quick deploy line. What the fuck? Opens up quick. Stuns them. It's always good. I don't really see the point of armor breaking. It's gonna go through them. It's like that's why I never got this one. So this one, so it goes through them and does the damage, but it breaks their armor off. So I guess you could switch to your other gun and then shoot them. But it's like, no, I'm killing them with this, so I don't give a fuck about armor breaking. It's completely fucking wasted. And this stuns them. You hit a Praetorian, he's stunned. You hit an oppressor, he's stunned. You just don't stun the dreadnoughts. Just came to me. Never mind. So plasma trail leaves beams behind. I like this one. I shoot this down for the fucking swarmers sometimes. Swarmers running across the ground. I know it's a waste to shoot one of these, but I'll shoot it out and just stand in the fucking path and then let all the swarmers walk in and they all die. So that's pretty useful there. Close some goodbye. Explodes at the end. Yeah, I've never really. This is, dude, like I said, I've used this loadout from the very first time I used the gun, and I've never fucking changed it, and it's pretty good. This one, it return to sender. So basically, you shoot it out, you hold the fire button, you shoot it out, and when you release the fire button, it comes back to you. So essentially, you get a double fucking beam. So these 12 bullets, 6 and 6, turn into 24. 12, yeah, 12 and 12 is 24. So, um, I use this for like Praetorians, oppressors. I use this for the heavy hitters, and I take their ass out. Or I use it for crowd control a lot too. You know what I mean? It's not as useful for the crowd control. The spinning one will probably be better for the crowd control, whichever one it is. I think they they fucking nerfed it too. I think or some shit. But the spinning one is good, for crowd control, but I use it for the Praetorian. So when you shoot it at a Praetorian, you let it go all the way to its ass, and then you let go, and it comes right back. It's pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna go through all these. This is my loadout. Shit works. So that's A. That's the all-star loadout. Let's go check out B. All right, and I got the lore. Now, people, use this shit right here, the SSG, and on my other two loadouts, that's what I use. This is now the scout. I use all boomerang, and this guy I use 2 in 1. The driller and the gunner, I use 3 different grenades for 3 different loadouts. I kind of cheat with the fucking engineer, and I definitely cheat with the scout just because these two are fucking worthless. I hate this fucking proximity mine. I tried using it with this loadout, and it's like, yeah, it works sometimes, but it always ends up fucking getting in the way and hitting you. And when you really need it, when your ass is in crunch and you really need it, you throw it, it don't do a fucking thing because you're moving around and they run right over it before it even arms. It's like, it's a good planning thing and a good, like, tower defense thing, but the times that you can utilize it properly are just not fucking there, dude. Like it's not a practical fucking weapon. Playing this game hundreds, thousands of hours, it's not fucking practical, dude. The thing sucks. But I see people use it. I've used it. It is good when it's fucking used properly, but it's just hard to use it properly. This one is fucking worthless. Like I don't even see bugs dying from this shit, dog. I don't know. People using it now, but doesn't mean it's good. This is the truth. People love it. That's all I see. But this is the motherfucking truth. This right here will have you swarm dead. There's everything around you. There's not a fucking thing you can do. There's not a weapon in the game that will kill them. There's not a zip line, a platform in the game that can get you away. Your ass is dead. And what do? You throw a fucking grenade that takes every bug around you and makes them not hit you and kill you. You basically get out of fucking jail for free. You get out of that situation with your life when no other weapon, uh, equipment, anything in the game will do that. This is the most powerful fucking grenade in the game because it will take all of them and stop and take aggro off of you onto this. It's fucking priceless. And I think it says in it like it can hold up to 12, even though I don't see that anywhere. Dance moves. What? 6 dance moves? So I guess that's him dancing. Duration 20 seconds. What the fuck? I never even read that. Shielding fails, it will unleash a devastating. I never even heard that. Be mindful to keep your distance. Once the onboard shielding fails, it will unleash a devastating electrical charge. Next to it. That's fucking crazy. Or lore for short. Now it has like it can only hold so many's attention. Like it's not gonna hold every bug in the game. I think it says like 12. I want to go with 12. It might be 15, but it's definitely not more than 15. It's 11 or 12. I'm gonna go with 12. So it can hold, but that's more, dude. I've never seen it not hold a bug. Like there's been a few times where like 1 or 2 bugs will walk away from it and go towards you when it's super full. Like it can hold 12 bugs attention, but that's always enough. But I'm telling you, dude, and the crutch is just of crutch moments. This fucking thing is crutch. It will get you out of a jam, hands down. I spent way too much time talking about it. It is what it is. That bitch is a beast. Let's move to. All right. So now we're on to B for the engineer. We have let's make sure. Yeah. On the B, we got the stubby voltaic SMG, got the shard diffractor, and now we've moved on to the droids, whatever. So this one, I pumped up the damage on both of them because it's pretty low without it. Get a little recoil dampener, can always help. Things got bad recoil. Now these last two, I've been debating on. I just changed these. To utilize this gun, every bullet is electrocution. It just does electricity, voltaic. Um, I take this as it's either 1 out of 4 bullets electrocute or every fourth bullet, like it needs 4 bullets. Like you hit something 4 times and it electrocutes. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. It's a probability chance, but maybe each bullet puts 25% of an electrocution into something to where 4 bullets would equal 100% chance to electrocute, or you just have a 25% chance with each bullet, so it's like 1 out of 4. I really don't know which one it is. I don't think it matters too much. But so this one, more damage to things that are in an electric field. If they're electrocuted, you do more damage, and it's the same as the weak point damage. So it's like this gun does electricity damage just all on its own. So it's like it pretty much have to fucking shoot someone that's electric. So it's like you can get 25% all the time, or you can get 25% when you shoot them in their green ass. It's like, so yeah. And then this one spreads it, chance for electrocution to arc from one target to another. So I'm like, yeah, let's get a little synergy going on and let's utilize electrocution. Now to be honest, this isn't well, yeah, before I had this on, the weak point, and I had a fucking magazine, which 50 is pretty nice, but I'm pretty sure I can get away with 30. Because to be honest, like 90% of the time, I shoot a few bullets and I reload. Shoot a few bullets and I reload. So I never really fucking even use the 30 bullets. I use like 20 and then I reload. So it's just not even. This is worth it though, but it's not being utilized. But the accuracy can help. This thing's got pretty wild spread. 40% is pretty significant. But I want to try this synergy with these two, so I'm sure that's good. Lightweight rounds, a lot more ammo. Just want more ammo, 600. I just shoot the fuck out of things. And yeah. Their ass. And when they get too close, I fucking whip out the goddamn shard diffractor and I put on the magma. Beam turns terrain into magma on impact. I got it as low as possible, the charge capacity at 25. You know what I mean? You can get it up way fucking more. 50, you can get it up, and then another fucking 25 or something. It's like I'm just trying to use it as little as possible. I just shoot little lines, just like the flamethrower. You shoot little lines on the ground, the bugs walk through it, they catch on fire, they burn, they die. It's very fucking useful. There's a thing on here that makes it to where like you get overclocked if you use it, and it uses up all your ammo. So it makes it more powerful, but when you have this at 50 or 75 or 100, it has to use all 100 bullets or you waste them. And it's like, that's such a fucking waste. But I don't have that on. But if I did, this would be even more useful, this 25. I never run into a problem with that. But it's like, if it was at 25 and you get a damage boost for using it all at once, then you're not really wasting nothing, because like you're gonna use 25 in a fucking second and you're gonna get a huge damage boost. Maybe I can find it here. The energy density of the beam is increased, improving direct. That's direct damage. I went with bullets. I need bullets. Um, Particles by inducing a stronger gas flow to the beam particle. The damage area around the impact zone is increased. So I put lava on the ground. So if I could put a larger area, but I don't think that affects the lava. That just affects the actual, when it hits, it has an area of effect of damage, and it does it at that second. I don't think it really affects the lava because it doesn't make it bigger or nothing. But that I did that thinking it would, but I don't think it does. Weak point damage. So this is the effect radius. See, I don't know. See, if it really doesn't make the lava area bigger, then I would 100% pick this. I'll change it right fucking now. But I honestly don't fucking know if the effect radius is not area damage. So what is this? The damage area around the impact zone is increased. Yeah, that's not the lava. That's the damage area around it is increased. And there's area damage 7. So that 7 will affect zero point 0.6 instead of 1 meter or whatever radius, which you double that for the diameter. So this is pretty much useless then, isn't it? Fuck. But if there is that small chance that I'm getting a meter of lava instead of zero point 0.6 meters of lava, I'm definitely going to want this. But I don't think that's the case. So I'm going to try this. Let's see, this one needs fucking trial tested. Oh well. I'm pretty sure if you read that, that's not making your lava field with this any bigger. But I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna see. If I have to put an amendum to this video, I will. But all intents and purposes, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. So I'm going to go with the weak point. Placing a simple ball of aluminum foil between the battery and main capacitor was enough to transfer a lot more juice, blah, blah, blah. Even needs R&D anymore. What? Recharge time. Yeah, so this gives you the charge capacity, which is like your clip. It's like it's completely unneeded. Opening instruction, blah, 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 blah. Much faster charging. What? Recharge time. See, both of them are fucking worthless. I don't. When the fuck do you charge it? Oh, it does charge back up. Like when you use it, it has to charge back up to full, and it does do it super quick. So this is really good actually. High intensity heating. See, this is the one. Direct target heating. Oh no, it ain't. A tweak beam oscillator increases the intensity of the thermal shock waves on direct impact, transferring more heat to the target. A lot more fucking heat. But I'm not catching shit on fire. Direct heat. I'm shooting the ground. Beam turns terrain into magma. So, and like I said, I always go with armor breaking. 500 armor breaking. But that's really worth it, isn't it? Direct target heating. Rerouting nitrogen gas. You know what? I don't think I do need armor breaking on this, though. Oh, no, I don't fucking know. Fuck. Because, like, if you shoot the little Mactera that fly that are armored, would they heat up without breaking their armor? Or do you need to fucking break their armor and then they heat up? Like, if you shoot their armor, I don't think they will catch fire. I don't fucking know. Direct target heating. A tweak on blah, 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 blah. The intensity of the thermal shock waves on direct impact transferring more heat to the target. Direct target heating. So they'll catch on fire quicker. But I usually shoot the ground and catch but this will, if you do end up direct firing them, they will catch on fire quicker. They will catch on fire quicker. You know what? I'm gonna try that. Son of a bitch. Dazzler module, blah, blah, blah. Beam emit a strong infrared light on impact, slowing down enemies in the area of effect. Yeah, why not? Enabling your weapon to extend the current beam duration with every kill. Yeah, that's not really needed. I'm not killing shit. I'm shooting a few beams on the ground to melt the fucking terrain. That's just what I'm doing. That's why this one really doesn't matter that much. That's why I might have to go back to the armor breaking, but I don't shoot shit. See, I don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is the better one. The heat. By adding hydrogen, blah, 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 increasing damage dealt apart on impact with actually, will be pushed apart. Hydrogen to the gas mission. Be pushed apart on impact with electrocuted enemies. Yeah. Even though, what is my main gun? Oh, I do electrocute them. So what the fuck is this? So this slows them down, and this is Pushed apart on impact with electrocuted enemies, increasing damage dealt. Damage versus electrically affected enemies, 33%. So one more third extra damage to electrical enemies. Again, I'm setting them on fire. I don't know about that one. That one seems pretty fucking good too, man. This is a fucking tricky one, huh? So this one I got magma. This one I do know. Shooting, I always wanted to try this, dude. I've never tried it, but I think they do a lot of damage. But again, it's just too much fucking shit. But I could see this really being useful if you're really fucking, skillful and really tactical on how you play. Where you see a big room, you know there's gonna be bugs. Say you're a mining mission, and you getting more kite. You move to the next, clear a room, move to the next. Well, when you go into a room, you pretty much know if it's a big room too, that there's going to be a swarm come in there and get you. You shoot platforms all over the ground like in a mixed match, like a fucking checkerboard, and you pretty much have the whole bottom fucking like a bomb checkerboard. And then when they start coming, ones, and I think you could clear whole fucking hordes like nothing. I really do want to try it, but again, that's a lot of prep, and a lot of times you're getting caught off guard. You're in a fucking area where there isn't a swarm, you don't think, and then you just come out and they start whooping your ass. You don't got time to fucking shoot a platform and then heat it up and all that bullshit. So it's like this one's really looks like fun, but it's just such a niche that you gotta play it just right to make it efficient. Cause if not, you're wasting your shit. Cause the gun just gets used up. You know what I mean? If you just want to kill shit with it, it's gonna kill them, but you're gonna use it up and it's gonna be gone. So I picked this, man, because I can fucking kill everything all day just by using a few bullets, a few bullets, a few bullets, and it just sets them on fire. You know what I mean? So, but this one really does look like fun, and I've heard and I think I've seen someone use it. Like the explosion's big, it fucks them up. But I can't believe I've honestly never used it. Never used it. I pick the shit that works and I just stick with it, bro. You know what I mean? That's just what I've done. And you have to have trial and error on some things, but once you find it, dog. DPS while boosting. This is the one. This is the other one I've used and I've seen people use. But it gives you an extra charge capacity. So a significant DPS, damage per second, increase while boosting. And I take that as pulling the trigger basically. Drastically increase the energy throughput by pressing the reload button while a beam is firing. Okay, so while you're firing, you hit square. Unfortunately, maintaining control requires that you stand still so you can't move while firing a boosted beam, and the weapon cannot stop firing once boosted until the capacitor is fully discharged. So you basically got to run the whole clip out, which is 50 bullets. I took off it. But if you look down there, charge capacity, it has a plus 25. So now it's at 50. It's really useful when it's at 25 because you get that bonus for being only 25. So you're not wasting bullets. You don't need to use 50 a lot of times. You just want to kill one thing, but now you got to use all of them. So it once boosted until the capacitor is fully discharged. Manually interrupting the beam stresses the capacitor, resulting in a loss of some of the remaining charge. So it doesn't waste all of it. I've used it, and to be honest, it's pretty fucking generous. Like if you stop it at 14, you'll have 7 left. Like it takes off 7 or some shit, from what I remember. Now, quote me, but if you stop it at 20, 20 bullets, you're gonna not even lose half probably. But honestly, I could be wrong about that. So, but I go with the magma. That's the loadout. I went through it, and that was B. Jesus, these are getting way too long. I'm gonna have to go through these a lot quicker. So this one again, I got the fucking drones. I got the shotgun and the deep core. This is a hard loadout to use, but it's also the shotgun makes it pretty fucking good. But that's only so good. So the shotgun, I went with bullets. Just give me a lot of bullets and I'll fuck shit up. You know what I mean? Overclocked. This makes it an automatic, I think. It fires faster. Well, not this one. Another one does, but rate of fire, pump it up. Now, another one I had, like this one, I had this. No, I didn't. I had to change to a higher rate of fire with this because one of these I had, maybe it was this one. I had higher magazine. This is the one, but 2.5 just wasn't cutting it, bro. I just wasn't killing shit quick enough. So I'm like, no, it's gotta be fucking this. So I just battle tested this, or I just changed this through battle testing. Like this one's stress test. It needs this one. Shells. You need more shells, more damage. Because this one gives you a shitload of bullets, dude. Gives you 70 fucking bullets, dude. You know what I mean? So I don't necessarily need these ammos. I didn't get these ammos because I'm getting it here. Recoil, when you're shooting, out of all these, you know, I could reload quicker, I could get a bigger clip. I kind of want this one, but to be honest, when you're shooting those fucking 12 bullets, it does get a little bit off. And this is the recoil. This ain't your spread or your accuracy. This is the recoil from each trigger. Bomb, bomb, the gun jumping, jumping. And it really, like, what is it, 30%? Like, and you know, I haven't even fully used this after this change because I did have this one. But I'm like, once I change this, I'm like, it's not shooting quick enough. Like something needs to give. Like it needs to do more damage. And this is a way for it to do more damage because you're putting more bullets out per second. So it is a form of raising your DPS, damage per second. So in a way, it is more damage, even though it's not doing more damage. So I'm like, with that in mind, what would be better here? Like a little more control when you're shooting all the bugs in front of you. You know, now you're shooting faster, so now it's even more important to be on target because when you miss, you're not missing one bullet, you might be missing 2 or 3 bullets. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're shooting faster, you're shooting more bullets. So when they're not accurate, you know, you're wasting even more. That's my fucking philosophy on this. That's why I went with the recoil. And honestly, after I made these changes, I think I've only played a game or two with it. I wanted to see how significant this really helps. Because if it wasn't significant enough, I was going to come back to this. But honestly, it was. Anything will help, you know what I mean? And that's 30%. That's more than enough. The 12 bullets kind of does feel shy, even though it's 2 fucking bullets. Those 12 kind of do feel shy. But I feel like this helps out. But I really need to test it more, to be honest. But this is what I got. Armor breaking again. I'd love for that 1 damage, even though that ain't shit. But on a main weapon, you gotta break their armor. Because honestly, with this secondary, the way I got it set up, I'm not using it for any crowd control. It's only for bosses. Big shit. So this gun basically has to do the work of everything. It shoots everything. Like there is no off time. So it has to have armor. It has to have the bullets. I gotta have enough ammo. And again, this one gives you 0.5, which isn't a lot, but I don't shoot the turrets. This is just dumb to me. So I gave it the 0.5. This one gives it fucking a whole one. One whole 1.5, and it shoots pretty good. This is significantly increased, like we said, 70, 60 bullets, 78 bullets. 78 bullets. Gives you 78 bullets. 80 fucking extra bullets. Can't stun targets. That kind of sucks. Lower damage output. But it's like I need the bullets because this gun does everything. And I'll show you why. This gun does everything because I've turned this one into a laser beam. Super fast projectile that can do serious damage to a single target. Significantly smaller AoE. Let's just take it off and show you what it does. So it gives you 385 direct damage. So it goes from 60 to 445. The effect radius goes from 3 to fucking 0.9. Max ammo, I lose 2 max ammo. Projectile velocity, 350%. So it's basically 4.5 times quicker. What that equates to, you think it's a grenade launcher. When you shoot it, it is literally a laser beam. That's what it looks like. When you shoot it at shit, it's a red laser that comes out and hits them. It's a fucking laser gun. I mean, that's what it is. It's not a grenade launcher anymore. It's a laser gun. People use the Fat Boy. It's really fun, but to be honest, it you cannot be able to utilize it a lot of times without fucking your team up. You know what I mean? A lot of times shit's close. You got to use it right there. So I go back and forth on these, and I really do like the Fat Boy, but it's like you just don't find a lot of fucking time to use it, bro. And like when you got the when you got to repair the mules on the mission where you got to sit next to the drop pod and you got to do the refueling stage and you do the other power up stage where you have to sit in the bubble. It's like, how the fuck do you use it there? Yeah, you can shoot out, and the other thing is it puts a huge crater in the terrain. So on those missions like that, okay, you shoot it outside the bubble, it doesn't affect you. Well, now you got this huge fucking crater in the map. You know what I mean? It's just a fucking messy thing, but it's cool as shit. You gotta use it at least once. It's a fucking nuke, man. It's like the nuke off of Fallout. And that's what the first thing I think when I see Fat Boy. I'm like, oh, the Fat Boy off of Fallout. You know what I mean? It, it doesn't shoot like that. The big old football being lobbed out. That thing is so cool. But it kind of does. It fucking lobs out like a football. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And just bloop, bloop. It's cool as shit. But I've been trying this one out now. I just honestly fucking picked this because I don't use this gun. This fucking gun is it's not trash, dude, but I don't know. This is C now. You know what I mean? We went from A, B, now we're on C. I'm using the sludge shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to use this to see if it is good for killing like big shit, like the dreadnoughts, Praetorians, the oppressors, and it is for the most part. But you got to hit them right on the ass. You know what I mean? And you can only shoot them once. It takes half their life, so then you got to shoot the other half. I don't know. It's None of these are really good. I don't know. Maybe honestly, this gun would be more. I would have more justice with this gun if I made it a crowd control to where the damage wasn't that high, but the area of effect. The, God damn it. The area of effect. This one, larger area of effect, larger. If I used it for crowd control to shoot a bunch of ants and used it how it's supposed to be, I would get more out of this gun. But it's just so much fucking fun to play with a laser cannon. And that's just what it is, dog. It's fucking more fun to play with a laser cannon. And if you can stay alive, if you're a good player, because I mean, I don't want to tote my own horn, but I'm a fucking beast at this game, dog. And I'm sure everybody says that and everybody thinks that, but can't everybody be that? Well, I'd like to say I am that, but it just sounds like shit when you say it yourself. I know, but somebody had to say it. So not everybody I use this like this, you know what I'm saying? But if you can, it's fun as fuck, bro. And I gotta say, the Fat Boy is even more fun. It's even more fun to use it. But you'll get frustrated unless you're just a dick who just shoots it on your teammates. You'll get frustrated that you can't use it all the time. So the laser cannon, the laser rifle, the laser cannon on your shoulder, is so much fun. Like I said, these might be utilized better, be more efficient, but I don't know. I can't bring myself to using it. So let's go through these real quick. More ammo. Look, this thing does fucking massive damage. I need ammo. Give me ammo. Give me ammo. This gives me 2 bullets. This gives me 2 bullets. That's the best I can do. I got 11. If you take these away, I'd have 7. Now that's 11. Remember my breach cutter has 12. This has 11. So this has one under the breach cutter. And technically, the breach cutter to me has 24 because it goes forward and then it comes back. So this is just like the biggest fucking waste of a gun, bro. This gun literally is practically fucking useless. Yes, I shoot Praetorians with it. Yes, I shoot oppressors with it. But I'll only let myself shoot them once. Because if not, you'll just use the fucking thing up in one fucking enemy. But it takes half their life away, primarily, sometimes a third, a quarter of an oppressor. But I only shoot them once or twice. You know what I mean? A Praetorian, it takes half their life. You shoot them twice, you're gonna kill them. but I'll just shoot them with my shotgun, you know. So if you use it efficiently, economically, it works better. You know what I mean? You take half their life off, then you finish them off because they're such bullet sponges. So it doesn't need an area of effect because it doesn't have area damage. The area damage isn't there. It's a fucking laser beam. Laser it. Both of these give you area damage, not even area of effect. Larger area. Now the armor breaking. Now I do go with the armor breaking because a lot of times I shoot them right in the face and it just boom busts off all their back armor and shit. It doesn't need velocity. It's at fucking 4 as high as it can be. 50% of damage converted to heat. No thank you. That's fucking ridiculous. I wouldn't want that if it was a free fucking perk. I don't want half of my fucking damage being converted to heat. Like, what the fuck, dude? Unless it catches it on fire, which it might, but who cares? This ain't the. I'm not a fucking fire character, you know what I mean? I'm trying to kill shit, not burn shit. So that's a no-brainer. No bueno. Concussive blast stuns him. You shoot a bitch in the face, like a Praetorian. He walks up, he screams. You shoot him right in the mouth. I swear, dude, it does just as much damage if you shoot him in the ass. Like the mouth, the face, shoot him in the mouth is a weak point. And it's hard to tell, but like even a bug that you shoot on the arm, but you shoot them right in the face, it is a weak point spot. And I'm pretty sure it goes with the weak point multiplier. But that one I have to test them. But it does, it has to, bro. Because see, I don't know if it gives it to you the same as shooting them in the ass, but the damage is the same. So it's like I don't know. I go with yes, man. You shoot them right in the mouth, and there's a difference even shooting them in the face. When they scream and shit and open their mouth, you wouldn't think it does it, but it does. That's the weak point, and it gives them damage, so it stuns them. You don't have to shoot them in the weak point. I don't know why I brought that up, but this is stupid. Man, the area of effect is increased. Yeah, if this wasn't a laser gun, that would be good, but it's completely wasting what it does. 100%. I shoot you in the face with this, you are going to stun. That's very useful. I'm taking too much time here. This only does 60, but these are so fucking worthless. Proximity trigger. Like, I don't even know if that would work. Will only detonate when they are in close proximity. So if I shoot something and I miss, it's a laser. What is it gonna explode later on? Like, this is a grenade launcher. It's a fucking rocket propelled grenade launcher. You know what I mean? 40 millimeter. It's like they shoot in an arc, like a football being thrown. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what this is with this. This is a shell that blows up. Not with this, though. This is a fucking laser. So it's like, I don't even know if that would work. You know what I mean? How it would work. I ain't even tried it. And then like this, again, if you're jumping and going forward and you shoot it, maybe it will go faster. It's going 450 fucking percent faster than normal velocity. Completely wasted, like no point in it. So it's like I didn't even want this. I didn't even want to use this. I'm looking at these like, please give me a reason to pick you because I don't need more fucking damage. This thing does massive damage, but it's like these are completely fucking worthless with this. So it's like, yeah, I'll take the 60. Why not? Yeah, I need that 60 because Praetorians aren't dying and neither are oppressors. So more damage, please. And we already went through this. This is a fucking laser. You could try the Fat Boy. The Fat Boy is really fun, but you'll find that it's hard on teammates, dog. I ain't gonna lie. The Fat Boy is hard on teammates. So that wraps up the engineer, and we got one left, the gunner.